Ebsky here with a quick tutorial on how to book a tee time. Tee times will be available beginning on Saturday, March 15th, and the first day to actually make a tee time for Saturday will be Wednesday, March 12th, with the tee sheet opening at 8 a.m. We've done the video tutorials before, but this is just a quick refresher. So I am impersonating member Mark Ferry, and this is the homepage that you'll see on the website. There's a couple of ways to book a tee time. You can see here there is a quick link to book a tee time in the middle of the screen. You can also go up to the golf tab, hover over that tab, and then click tee time reservations. Either one will work to pull you into the tee sheet to make a tee time. So I'm going to click book a tee time here. It's going to pull me into the tee time reservations page. I'm going to simply scroll down to the tee sheet. Here's the date that the current tee sheet that's showing, and I can get to a future date by clicking the calendar here, or I can also go to the individual dates and tab over until I get to the date that I'm looking for. I'm going to click on the calendar. Since it's Monday morning at 8 a.m., the tee sheets for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be open. So I'm just going to make a tee time for Wednesday, March 5th. Click on that date, and it's going to pull me into the tee sheet. You can see that all the tee times that are available are in green, and tee times are available during the weekdays from 8 a.m. up until 1:50 p.m. And you can see that after that there are no tee time required, and that things will operate like our queue system currently does. So if Mr. Ferry wants to make a tee time at 10:30, he's going to simply click the reserve button, and that's going to pull him into the tee time booking window. A couple of things that you want to make sure are correct when you get in here. Obviously, you want to make sure that the date is correct, the time is accurate, your number of holes is either 9 or 18, and the correct party size. So since we're still in March, we have singles up to fivesomes available, but Mr. Ferry in this case is going to book a foursome. If you want all of the players to receive email confirmations regarding the tee time, you can leave this button checked, or you can uncheck that button and nobody will get a confirmation. You can also click individual players. Let's say just the first two players want to receive confirmations. But since this is a tutorial, I'm going to uncheck those. You can see that Mr. Ferry auto-populated. Everyone defaults currently to a cart, but if you want, you can go into your member profile settings and change that. It looks like Mr. Ferry has already changed his to be a 4-caddy. You can also change these individually by clicking on the drop-down, and that will take you to our different modes of transportation options. But I'm going to leave 4-caddy for Mr. Ferry. He typically plays with David Jacobs, so I'm going to just start typing in Mr. Jacobs' last name, and then I can select him from the list. He also plays with Tom Carroll, so I'm going to type in Mr. Carroll's last name, and Tom Carroll populates, and he usually plays with Dominic DeAngelis. So I'm going to type in Mr. DeAngelis' last name. There's Dominic, and I'll pull them in. And so here's the foursome for the tee time. Again, if they're all taking 4 caddies, I can come over into the box here and scroll down and select 4 caddy. I'll leave these two guys on just carts. Let's say that Mr. Ferry wants to request a caddy. He can leave a little note here in the comment box. So if he likes to take Keith as the caddy, we can type in Keith to caddy, please. And we've got a nice comment in there. And it's really as simple as that to make the tee time. Up here in the top right corner is kind of your timer. So each tee time, once you're in that window, has 10 minutes to make the tee time. So if I need to do things here in terms of changing player names or transportation modes or whatnot, you've got plenty of time to do that. As long as you're in this window, the tee time is not available to other members. Maybe one last thing, if you want to add a guest, let's say that instead of Dominic DeAngelis, we're going to add a guest. You can come down here and either create a new guest. You can put a guest TBA in, you can put a regular TBD in, or if you need a player, you can also put that in here as well. But if I want to put a guest in, I'll go here. I can add a new guest, hit OK, and let's say I'm just bringing Al Secord, he was a Chicago Blackhawk back in the day. So I'm going to hit add guest. That pulls Mr. Secord in. I can uncheck the box and I'm going to click make tea time. I'll get a confirmation window here that should pop up, tea time received. Here's all the details. I'm going to click here to close the window, and I should see the tea time populate on the tea sheet if all goes well, and there it is. So at 10:30, Mark Ferry, David Jacobs, Tom Carroll, and Al Secord are now in. Hopefully this tutorial helped, and we look forward to seeing you at the club.